So the first thing we're going to go through is the alerts folder. So that's this one here. So in here you can see we have 29 documents in here for nominals required. So all we need to do is go through this and assign the nominal. So what we'll do is we'll go over here and click this black page and it will load up the document. So you can see we have the PDF of the document here. And to assign the nominal, you do it within here. So select nominal ledger and we'll assign the default nominal for the supplier. So my guess, because it's a food network, is it food costs?
Yeah, it's food costs, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So we just click this tick on the left here and you can see it's assigned in here and we'll click finish up here.
And if it was split between two nominal ledgers, how would I do that?
Good question. So if I just go back. So if it was split between two nominal ledgers, so what you would do is you'd select your nominal and you would do food costs. So you can see the percentage in here is 100.
Yeah.
And then say you had a second nominal that you split that across. So say, yeah, we'll just pick one of these just as I'll use as an example. You can see once you do that here, it splits the cost 50-50 automatically across the two. If this needed to be 60, it automatically updates to 40 down here, and say 70 automatically updates to 30 down here. And then once you're happy with your selections, you would click finish up here.
And you only need to do that for every invoice once?
Yeah, so you do need to do it for one invoice per supplier, and then it's done across the supplier globally. So does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Perfect. So we go back into the alerts folder. So I'm going to show you how to fix a value issue. So we'll go into this one here for a car parts supplier. You can see that there is a couple of different error messages here that are coming up. So we'll just click on the black page to open it up and see what's going on. So we can see over here on the right hand side that we have a warning saying that the date is outside of the range when we have a couple of errors there. So the total is missing and then the total must equal VAT plus total goods. So we'll have a look initially and see what's going on with the totals. Okay, so we're missing this here. So it hasn't picked up the invoice value from over here. So what I would do here is I'll come up here, I do edit template and then edit current template. You'll always want to do edit current template because you're looking to edit the template that was created for this document just to see was anything missed or anything like that.
And what happens if I press the other one?
So with the other one, it's to copy. So it basically, it copies that template and creates like a second one. So you wouldn't necessarily be fixing the issue. You may be creating further. So it's always good to do the edit the current template. So you're editing the template for the document that was created.
Okay.
So we go down here because it was with the issue was here. So we do have total goods to the right. The VAT value was coming up as 0, but you can see there it's not got a direction. So we'll delete this one and we'll do VAT to the right. We can do it like this. Or as it is up here, you can just elongate the box. And once you have the direction to the right, it should pick up the value as well. This one here, again, it's the same issue was with the as the VAT. It wasn't picking up a value because it was just the keyword that was being detected there. So we could do this invoice value to the right. And that should pick up this value here. So once you're happy that you've done your document edit, you can finish. And you'll notice it's disappeared from here. If there is any further issues with the document in a minute or two, if you refresh your page, if it comes back in here, then we haven't fixed the issue. If it doesn't come back in, then we have.
Okay.
So it's not coming back in here. We'll move on to document issues next. You can see there's a lot in here for date outside of appropriate range. And you can see the dates are quite old on these documents. So if we just come across to one of these here from the Food Network, you can see it is just a warning. It's not an error, but it's just making you aware that the document date is old. So you can just double check that the date has been captured correctly. And I can see here that it has. And then all you need to do to move this on is click this save button up here. That's just basically you're okay in it to say, yeah, I'm cool with that date.
Okay, and then does it go to my approvals folder?
It will move it onto the approval folder. If you wanted to click save and approve, that will move it to the upload folder.
Okay.
Perfect. So we're going to have a look now at document issues. I'm going to show you this one here, invoice with invoice number already exists. So we're just going to load up the document. Okay, so what you're going to be looking for here is this error on the side. You want to check the status of the document and the total against, so you're going to check the total against this one, and you want to check what the status is. So if the total matches, so down here 178965, so it's the same as this one here, and the status is either awaiting approval, ready for upload, or uploaded, you just come up here to the top and delete the document because it
And
is a duplicate.
is there any way of viewing that document to make sure it's not a different invoice with the same total?
Yeah, of course. So you can click this view here and it will load up that as well. And you can flip it around and see. Yeah, so it's from the Food Network, same invoice date and the same total.
Okay.
So
you can go ahead and delete the one that's in the alerts.
Exactly, yeah.
Perfect.
So if we just come up here and click delete, it then just moves on to the next document.
Okay, cool.
Okay.